And for those who have asked, this is where we're at on the project in the room. We've got the fireplace installed. My husband just left to get the wood flooring. And I bought a few accessories for my office desk and for the mantle. And so we just have flooring and trim. We have, let me turn on the chandelier here. We have the chandelier, the coach lights, and the ceiling fan wired to the chandelier. Isn't that nice? Right now I have it on reverse so we can pull that heat down from up above. And you can see we got the walls all painted, and you can see that I did the sponge painting here on the wall. Let's get a close-up of it. I just did 3 coats of that sponge roller that you can get from Walmart. It's just like a carved out sponge. And it goes on the roller, and I just rolled it on, and it left a lot of that red brick showing through. And I just did a couple of coats because I really wanted this wall to push back out, because you can see through here it was red brick. See through the octagon window there, and this wall was just kind of like in on you. But when I painted that wall white, it got rid of that width. I wish you could, or that narrowness of the room. And I'm just really pleased with it. This is almost $1,000 chandelier that we picked up at Menards for under $200 because they were getting rid of it. And I said, John, have them call me when they get rid of that chandelier. And they did, and I got to pick up that chandelier, and I got the ceiling fan. So I got all of that, I think, for around $250, I think, for the ceiling fan and the light. So we did good. And Big Lots had this for sale last year. They were $5.99 or $6.99, I believe, for this one. And we picked it up for $125 with all of our discounts, 20% off, and Military Day. I mean, there was a whole bunch of coupons and stuff we had. Plus, it was spring, so we picked this up for $125. And it also serves as a heater. Let me just flip it on here. There you go, see? Isn't that neat? And it's got some shiny marble on it, and it's done in the cherry. And I thought it went really well with my black and sea turtle greenish blue color here. I don't know, if I get in the corner here, you can kind of see the color of my wall. See how it's more of a bluish green color here? And then this right here was called Starfish White. Then you just step right out of the bedroom here. And I'm very happy with it. This is my new office, and there's the storm shelter. And a lot of you have seen the tornado video. And by the way, during that tornado when we were in here, go to my channel and look at the tornado video. That day that Indiana had the tornado breakout. Because I was able from here, this is a better view here, but right over there by the lamb farm was a tornado. And between that set of trees there, I was able, right there, I was able to get the elephant trunk. And of course I had it zoomed in so you can't see it well here. But, and you know, cameras always make things look farther away than what they really are. But you could see the tornado trunk coming down. What I didn't know is my neighbors over here to this side of me. Let's see if I can see over here. Okay, so my neighbors over here on the other side of the church, there's a flag over there. You can't see it very well. See the little flag? Oh, see the little flag there above the basketball goal right over there? And a couple of crosses. Well, they just live on the other side of that, and they took a picture straight through here. And while I was filming, I didn't even notice it. And right here was a great big funnel cloud coming down that was moving towards town, and I didn't even see it. I was filming that one, and there was one over here and another one right up into here. But we had 3 or 4 tornado cells, if not more. And I couldn't see over here. But they had a great big one. And I'm going to post that picture if they let me. But I mean, this thing, in the picture, it looks like this coming down. That's how big it was and how close it was to us. And that was the debris, reason why I was seeing debris flying. I couldn't figure out why I had so much debris flying, but the tornado was way back over there that I could see of. It's because I had one great big one hanging right here. I mean, it was just an unbelievable picture. I mean, there you go. You can probably see it a little bit better. But there was a great big tornado right here. And it was probably an F2 tornado, and I didn't even get it. I was like sitting there filming, and I said I had the best view all the way around to the storm and didn't even get it. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I was down in the shelter. I mean, I was right here at the shelter, so. But if anybody's interested in a storm shelter, like I said, just give me a call at 765-891-1322, and we'll get you a solid steel shelter. Mine goes out of the room addition and out here into the thing. You can pick one of these up for about $4,000, $6,000 for the one that's a 6x8. We do have a 6x6, and it holds quite a few people. This one right here will hold 32 people in a crunch, but it'll hold 16 people pretty comfortably. But I've got bunk beds in mine, so mine's actually built for a long-term stay if I have to. But I am selling these, and that was the whole idea, of course, of building this whole room addition in my office, because I wanted people to be able to, I wanted to come out here and be able to water my greenhouse and bring the dog in and out, but I also wanted people to come in here to my desk from the front door here. See, I gave them a really pretty way to come in. It's not pretty this time of year, but see, and this is called Rose Cottage here, and then I'm going to have all my roses here climbing up and over my arbor. And then you can just come straight in from here. I even got my Christmas bow on it. And I'll have a little table and a patio set here so we can sit out and discuss it or whatever. And then here will be my office, and I'll have my wood floor in here, and I'll have my desk. And I'll have all the brochures in here. I'm so excited. And then people can come in this way. You know, without seeing the mess in the house and if my bed's unmade or what have you, none of that's going to matter. We have access to a bathroom just right there if anybody needs it. So, I mean, this just seemed like the appropriate thing to do. And then right here, and they can climb right down in here into the shelter and give it a look-see. Now, I've got some black iron strapping that just came in here. And so I got to finish putting on my black iron straps. Let me show you the straps on my front door. There you go. I guess I should have showed you that view better. But see how I took a $299 door and I made it a $1,500 door by adding all the ironworks onto it. Staining it, and I did the same thing to my octagon window. I added some clavices, and I did some, now the stonework here, this is real stone, it is very expensive. I wanted it to match my outdoor fireplace and my greenhouse. I stoned the bottom of it. And I got enough stone left over that we're going to stone this barn up part way and then kind of bring the stone down around the front and give it kind of an Amish barn look. I'm into that kind of look, and then you can see where I've even stoned my pillars here on the deck. So it's exciting. I'm almost done. About another 2 weeks and I'll be ready for my final inspections.